From waterlogged runways, gusty winds to snow and ice, flying little aeroplanes in the winter can be full of challenges. But when you finally get a break in the weather and the day at last turns flyable, there's nothing more annoying than when this happens.
Battery, brilliant, but the plane's been sitting here for sort of since the beginning of November and it hasn't flown. The flying school kindly lent me a battery pack, but the only thing is I've just pushed the test button and it's coming up like it's empty. Hopefully Goopy doesn't take much to start, so there might be just enough in it just to flip it over. It's Dave as well, he might help. That ain't gonna go. That's flat anyway, but Dave, my mate's gonna help me. 3, 2, 1. Wow! Thanks, Dave. So what we'll let it do is we'll let it warm up for a while with the cowling off, and oh yeah, wow.
Hey, I have some really exciting news for you. I'll be attending the fantastic Private Flyer Fest 2024 at WYCOMBE AIRPARK on Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th of May, where I've been invited as a guest speaker and will be discussing all things sport pilot and strip flying. Private Flyer Fest is the premier, exciting, family-friendly showcase of the best that general aviation has to offer, from microlights to turbine aircraft and helicopters. Plus, gain expert knowledge within a daily series of seminars covering all areas of private flying in all its forms from industry experts. With reduced entry and half-price landing fees, plus WYCOMBE AIRPARK's super smooth 730 metre long hard runway, why not fly in and make the day really special? I've included all the details in the description below, so come and see me and say hi. It would be great to meet up. Thank you so much.
1 2 1 2. Oh, just in time for the sun. So we have had a bit of a disaster this morning, or this afternoon, going on a little local flight. First time I've had a chance to fly for probably 6 weeks, and it's been really cold, and it's just drained the battery. Only tiny little batteries on these. They really do get affected by the cold weather. So anyway, the flying school lent me a charger for a jump start. Plugged it up. There's no power in the jump start, so that didn't work. So then went over to a friend of mine who just taxied in, asked him if he could help, and Dave, thank you very much, had one of those little power packs with him, and we plugged it in and it started straight away. So all's not lost, except the fact that it's now 10 to 3. Sunset tonight is just after 4 o'clock. So yeah, it's not a good start. At Northfield we're going to do a big circuit, if we can, around the controlled airspace at Stansted. So if we can get up above the clouds, that'd be nice. There's a rainbow over there, so we'll have to be wary that there are rain showers about. Anyway, off we go. Yeah, that rainbow's right over us now. So the rain is just here. You can see a few spots on the canopy. Right, let's speak to the tower at Northfield and we'll be on our way.
Northfield Radio. Golf Puppy Yankee, the whole Bravo 1, ready for Roger, happy to go from here.
Roger, the surface wind 3/4 degrees knots.
Golf Puppy Yankee.
Voltage.
Yeah, that voltage thing is still coming up, but only on idle. I mean, we've got all the power stuff on at the moment. Droves take a bit. Almost clear.
Voltage.
Just when we go to idle, Right, all good. So there we go, 2,000 feet. I did get a couple of questions actually. It'd be good to answer a couple of questions about, rather than reply to them in the comments, I'll answer them here. So one of the questions that I get quite a bit is about this thing. I mean, people get confused about VFR. Now, I appreciate it's different in different countries, but I can only comment on the UK. So in the UK, you can see we're around. We've got plenty of cloud around us. We're level with cloud. There. We're 2,000 feet, and it's absolutely fine. There's no problems with it whatsoever. As long as I've got a forward visibility, that's fine. That's fine. As long as I've got forward visibility, which I have, loads of it. It's absolutely fine. I can put my wing literally next to these clouds here and I'd still be VFR. If I go above 3,000 feet, I then have to have a distance up from the tops of the clouds of 1,000 feet. But here I'm going to have to go around or down. I could choose. I'm going to go around. There's plenty of space around me, so we'll go over here. Yeah, so if I climbed above those clouds, I'll be above 3,000 feet. So all of a sudden, I have 1,000 feet. So I've got actually climbed to 4,000 feet. That's not really practical for me to do that anyway. Besides that, I mean, I'd have controlled airspace above me, so I couldn't go that high. But doing this, flying around cloud, is absolutely fine, totally legal. So rules are really, really simple. Below 3,000 feet, I have to be inside the surface. I need to be able to see the surface, and I need a forward visibility. But that's fine. If I'm 140 knots, as long as I've got that 1,500 metres ahead of me, I can have clouds right next to me. It doesn't matter. I can weave in and out the clouds. Doesn't matter. Totally legal. And as I say, it's only when I get above 3,000 feet, all of a sudden I don't have to have sight of the surface. I don't need to see the ground, but I do need to have 1,000 foot between the bottom of the aeroplane and the tops of the cloud below me. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm definitely going to have to duck under these. They are quite low, but you can see the other side, it's fine. So we've got the wind turbines there which are poking up, and we've got we'll keep to the south of those. Can't see any others. We just duck underneath here. We're probably going to get wet as we go over. I'll go down to around 800 feet at the moment. We're at 1,300 or just below. With turbines there. No other masts around. We're just going to go through this little bit of rain. Get thumped around a little bit. Curtain of showers. Underneath it, lights have gone out. Still at 1,300 feet. They do pretty close, don't they, those turbines? That's it, not too much there. And the other side looks lovely, so we can climb up. So we're over 3,000 feet now, over 3,200 feet, which means we'll need either to see the surface or have 1,000 feet, the cloud to be 1,000 feet below us. So I've marked the tops of the clouds. They're at 3,100. Stunning. And as you can see, we're actually still even really good VFR. Got massive space there, massive hole there, gap. I'd like to get to 4,000 feet really, or just over, just coming up on that now, and that will give me a good nice gap between the top of the cloud and the bottom of the aeroplane. Also means I get a really good overview of where, actually we're going to go a little bit higher because we can really get a really good overview of where the gaps are. I did a video on VFR, flying on VFR on top flying, and as I was saying in that, you know, to get a really good picture, you need to be as high as you possibly can be to ensure that you can look down on the cloud and you can then see where all the spaces are for you to descend if needed to. I think we're going to stop the climb here. 4,500 feet, that gives a good 1,000 feet above the cloud. And we'll start turning back towards North Weald. So look, we got 20 miles to go and we should be back shortly, certainly before sunset. Lots of flooding around here. We've had some terrible weather here in the UK, lots of rain. I hate to think what Andrewsfield is like, where Charlie Zulu's based, because it's bad at the best of times, you know, when it's been raining heavily. But with this, I mean, let me show you down there. That is, there's the river burst its banks there. And this is a few days after we've had, you know, the bulk of the rain.
Like over YouTube.
So yeah, not good.
3,000.
Certainly the strips are totally out at the moment. You can't fly to those grass strips. Okay, as we start to get towards North Weald, I think I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for watching these videos. It's been a stunning couple of years. I just don't believe how many people enjoy watching my little videos in my little plane. It's I try to keep it real, I try to keep it interesting, I try to make a story, but at the end of the day, you know, it's you guys that, honestly, some of the comments I get, you can read them for yourself, it's just amazing. I don't get to answer all of them, but if I don't, honestly, I read every single one and I appreciate every single one you send. If you send a comment, good or bad, sometimes I'm more than happy to accept. You know me, I am happy. If I get something wrong, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to try and show you, in the hope that my mistake won't be your mistake. Yeah, so I'm absolutely blown away by the way you've embraced my channel, and I really want to say thank you very, very much. At the moment, while this flight, I'm not sure when I'm going to get this video done, but at the moment we're just into the beginning of January. It's the new year. I wish you all a fantastic 2024, and I'm hoping for good weather in 2024 to get lots of flying done and to bring you along with me. All I need to do now is, what have I got? 12 miles and a little bit of a rain to go through here, but I'll sign off. Thank you very, very much.